What's up, movie Schmoedown fans? It's me again. I'm back trying to keep up with some of the, most of the, Schmoedown matches that I've missed out on. This time, it's between Jader Paramo and Paige Frabetti. And, as you know, I am a massive fan of The Den, but today I'm representing the usual suspect, mostly because of Paige, because I feel kinda bad because I kinda slightly rooted against her the last two times she went up against The Den, and this is the third time she's going up against someone from The Den. Who was the last time? It wasn't, Jessica Sloth, was it? Anyway, oh no, it was Silvestrini. It was Rachel Silvestrini. But, I like Jader Paramo, but I don't know, man. I feel like Paige is really, like I said, I feel bad rooting against her for the third time against the same faction. And also, I may or may not be on a show with her tomorrow. As of the recording of this video, stay tuned for further details. Anyways, so, that's a thing, and I will be also participating in the match, but as I always say, don't expect anything out of me because I suck. Anyways, so, Paige Frabetti versus Jader Paramo, here we go.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is the ultimate Schmoedown. It is the singles tournament, round number 1. I'm Christian Harloff, and I am joined again. It's like Christmas with the pit boss, Ken Knapsack. Ken, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. You invited me over for frozen yogurt. Now I can't leave, but we're going to have a lot of fun today.
We are going to have a lot of fun because, Ken, we go back here to 2014 when the Ultimate Schmoedown started, back at the AfterBuzz Studios, back when you were in that tournament. I was in that tournament, and we never knew at all how much it would grow. People from all over the world playing in this tournament, people from all over the world watching this tournament. And now we're in round 1 with 2 players that came from being fans of this thing and now are starting to really make a career for themselves in the Schmoedown.
Yeah, you love that. You love seeing it. It's the dream realized. And you're right. We didn't know. Who got the first tournament win? It was me. And I was just playing to actually have Katie Sackhoff talk to me for once. And now it's blown up to something wonderful like this. And Jader and Paige watch it. They study it. They learn it. And now they're making waves. That's a great story, Mr. Harloff.
It's a great story. And you look, Jader Paramo has had an incredible story inside of the Schmoedown where he had the golden ticket. We had done this thing. It was the last, I think the month before. We're like, no, it'll be fun. Let's put a golden ticket in the audience in Orlando. Jader gets it. His girlfriend says, you know what? You can have mine. You're going to get this thing. His story is phenomenal. He does it. He gets it. And he doesn't just get the ticket. Yeah. He picked up 3 victories in the Schmoedown, Ken. That's a lot, and a lot of people who've been in this league for years haven't been able to do that, and Jader's done it. He's got a great story. Paige Frabetti's got another great story. She put it in an audition. She's got a fiery personality, and she really wants to succeed in this thing, and she's getting better and better every match. This could be the way.
Yeah, absolutely. And, she's the Boston badass, and we try not to hold being from Boston against anyone, but she's come in here and made some noise, and what a story. Golden ticket. By the way, does that make you or Mark Ellis Grandpa Joe in that golden ticket scenario?
It's hard to call Ellis
sure they were Willy Wonka.
Grandpa Joe, but I'll do it.
You'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. So either way, they've been talking a lot of smack. They've been talking, Paige has been talking a lot of smack, and Jader has got a smile on his face, ready to do the dance. Here we go.
My record doesn't really reflect on what I know. I've always wanted to be part of this show. I got the opportunity, so I'm here to prove to the world that I do deserve to be here.
Winning is so important because it guarantees you have another path to another match, whereas losing, you never know when you're going to come out again.
I don't fear anybody in this league. Bring me, line them up, whoever it is, and I'll go toe-to-toe. I guarantee I'll give you a match.
Nice. Oh, she's actually in LA? I honestly thought it was Kate before, they zoomed out.
woman has put in the work, and it showed today.
You talk about someone who almost had their first W earlier this season in the Schmoedown. That would be the Boston badass of the usual suspects, Paige Frabetti, making quite a statement, even in a losing effort in her inaugural turn.
Like my first match, I was just like, win or lose, I just want to play well and perform well and just show that I'm meant to be here. This match, I was like, I can't go 0-2. I want to be considered like one of the best female competitors in the league. I just want to be considered one of the best competitors in the league, just in general.
I tell you, if there is any rookie on our faction built for this 32-player singles tournament, no question, it's Paige Frabetti.
Listen, Schmoedown. Everyone likes a good comeback story. Like the Mighty Ducks, Rocky IV, and me going perfect in my last match against the Switchblade. But guys, we're in the singles tournament now, and I'm here to face Jader, the Hurricane. He may have won the golden ticket at that live event in Florida, but in this match, I am the golden ticket.
Just ask people, local people, if they've ever heard of, they've ever heard of the Boston Badass. You come down to Cape often?
Oh yeah, I got a house down in Cape.
Oh, okay, great. You ever heard of the Boston Badass?
Is that an infection or?
Kate puts us first no matter what. It don't matter. Like, she will go fight Christian for us. Like, and that's the type of manager you want to have, man. Someone that always has your back.
So would you say it's a fair assessment that most Bostonians
Pretty sure that's
scared of
Dicky.
hurricanes?
Oh, wicked scared. Any moment he'll come along.
Isn't it?
Look, I know how good a player Jader is, okay? I drafted that guy last year. Jader is a solid player, but Paige is better. Oops, said it. Oops.
I'll just take everyone out in the den because I keep playing them, so we can just keep doing that if they want. I don't mind that at all.
This is my third time facing the Den this season. I guess they just haven't learned their lesson. You guys might as well just call me the Den Hunter because I'm just taking them out left and right, and it's hunting season.
Guess what? Hurricane Jader's coming.
I mean, that promo could have been longer and I would have loved it. I was having a great time with that promo.
I mean, that's why the fans have embraced Paige the way that they have, is because she's got no fear. She wants to play. She continuously wants to play. After her first loss, it was, when am I playing again? When am I playing again? When am I playing again? It wasn't just like, well, you didn't really do much in the first one. She did. She played great in that first match. She kept wanting to play, and it's a reason why she was put in the tournament. There's a reason why she was put in the tournament, and now Sam
camera.
has the confidence in her. She's in this, and Jader the same thing.
that,
Kate
but I
Mulligan
don't
was
do that,
very
so.
high to make sure that she could get Jader
Show
Paramo in the draft, and she did, and it has paid off for her. So this is it's a big match for the Den, and it's a massive match for the Suspects for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I teased Paige about her choice of a baseball team, but you can tell she is here. She's not just looking around like it's a fairy tale. She's here to actually move forward, actually compete, actually get wins for herself and her faction, and that's why you absolutely know Sam respects that. Even though he's a Cubs fan, he has to respect that. And yeah, Jader on the other side, he's a smooth talker. He knows his way around. A stablemate of mine for a short while. Remember before I retired, because I think I only had one or two career wins, and I was like, I think it's probably best for me to go to the concession stand. And I could see then, just like we can hear now, Jader has got that intensity inside him to compete.
Well, we're ready. Are you ready, my friend?
Sir, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm ready for more Schmoedown with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing the usual suspects, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, she is the Boston Badass, Paige Frabetti is here, and she is excited to play. Obviously, Paige, you have captured the hearts of the Schmoedown faithful. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that the Boston Badass in 2 short matches has really resonated with the fans?
I mean, guys, the Schmoedown needs more feisty, strong, may I say, badass women, and I'm here to represent them. We need to take these dirty, sweaty boys out of here, and let's get our first women's singles champion. So I think I look good with the belt. And that golden ticket nonsense with Jader, Schmoedown, I'm the golden ticket. Let's be for real, guys. So.
Ken?
Paige, yeah, I know behind you there you got the mask of Stormtrooper. You got, looks like you got Grogu. Those represent two things in the complete opposite directions. One is oppression, hate, evil, like the Red Sox. The other one is enlightenment, a new generation, the future. Which one represents you best right now?
Ooh, right now it's vengeance. You may call me Batman if you guys want, because I'm coming for vengeance. I want this W. I'm trying to climb the ladder to the top for this tournament, and I guess Jader's just my first stepping stone, so Rebel's going hard tonight, guys.
Paige, you mentioned, the fact that you are in this tournament, you've been watching the game for a little bit. So do the nerves get to you at all being in the Ultimate Schmoedown, or is it, no, this is what I deserve, this is what I have, shot for? What are the feelings playing in your first Ultimate Schmoedown?
For me, honestly, I feel like I was born to do this. Given the opportunity that you have given us, Christian, this has been a dream come true. And I just feel like I fit so nicely in here like a glove. So, I appreciate you guys having me. And the game plan is to stick around as long as possible. So, because I'm feeling pretty confident today. So.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Paige. We'll see you in just a moment. And her opponent, representing the Dead. With a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, he is the Hurricane, Jader Paramo! Jader, the Hurricane, what's up, my man? Haven't seen you in a little bit. And although I wasn't at the match for Zipper, watched it, and what a performance it was, and the confidence to come back. How you feeling going into the Ultimate Schmoedown? Your second Ultimate Schmoedown.
Oh, I'm feeling great, man. Great to see you. It's been a while, both of you, man. It's been a while since we were able to hang out. But yeah, man, I'm honored to be here. To be completely honest with you, it was I don't want to say shocking, but we have just so many great players on our team. When it came to putting someone in the tournament, I didn't even know if I was going to get picked. I just always tried to come in here, perform my best, get the W's, and learn from my losses, which I did. So it's fantastic that I'm here. Can't wait.
Jader, I got to ask you this question here. You got a great manager in your corner here. The last time out, you didn't have a great manager in your corner. You had me. You said, Coach, can we go out and play hard tonight? I said, son, I have 7 tacos at lunch. I already win hard. Good luck to you. How is it feel now having a manager like Kate behind you and in your corner?
Don't be so down on yourself, man. I had a great time with you. But, yeah, it does feel a little different. I'm not going to lie to you. Kate's on my corner, whatever I need. It's crazy. She's like, you're in the tournament. What do you need from me? What do you need from the Den? And they're just, again, they've all just been there, lining up, throwing me questions. I work like crazy. I have school, work, the kids, but I am always answering text messages when it comes to my team, just throwing me random questions. So it's been great. The Dan has treated me fantastic, to be completely honest with you. So,
Jader, last question for you, man, because the Boston Badass, it's funny because you're in your third season now. You're in your third season, and so
third season
with Paige, who's now in her first season. Do you look at these rookies that are coming in, and especially because you never came in boisterous or saying how you were going to beat everybody, and do you think that that's a good thing for rookies to come into, or do you think be careful sometimes because your tongue could do more damage than anything else?
Yeah, that's true.
She has to put her money where her mouth is. Yeah. That's it. I'm very quiet. I honestly respect the game. I don't take anybody lightly, Paige included. Doesn't mean that I'm scared of her. Doesn't mean that I'll play whoever. I just approach it a very different route, and I take my one answer at a time, and that's how I get my wins.
All right, so Ken, round number 1 is about to begin. Paige and Jader are here. My friend, what are the rules around number 1?
Oh, I'd love to share the rules to these wonderful souls competing today. Each competitor will get 8 questions from 8 different corners of the Schmoedown universe. There is no penalty for missing a question in round 1, and there is no stealing in round 1, you rapscallions. Questions are worth a point, and Christian and I will be asking them. A competitor has 15 seconds to write down their best attempt and an answer on the whiteboards. Once we ask you by name or nickname, please show what you wrote to the camera while verbalizing the answer into the microphone. Each competitor has 3 uses of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. Not sure if you heard a question right or want to buy yourself some time. That's a great bit of strategy. Use that JTE rule. Each competitor also has 1 challenge available to them that can be utilized at any point during the match. But as always, competitors may initiate the challenge, will bring in your manager, and it'll be up to the manager to confirm and ratify that challenge to make sure it's taken place. We also ask that you competitors keep your hands up where we can see them for the entire duration of the match. Hands up, kids. Hands up.
All right, so we ask Jader, are you
Hands
ready?
up,
Absolutely.
baby, hands
Paige,
up.
are you ready?
Give
Let's get it
me
started,
your
guys.
heart, give me.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Round number 1. Question number 1 in round 1 of the Ultimate Schmoedown. Here we go. Rom-coms is your first category.
Yeah, no.
Which Oscar winner directed Hamish Patel and Lily James in the 2019 film Yesterday?
You know, Christian, it just seems just like yesterday that you and I were stuffing wings into our mouths saying,
I
let's go
love that
compete in some
movie.
trivia. That should be a fun segment for one
But I
episode.
can't pull the name.
Well, and now it became my life. 5, 4. You took a break. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hands up, please. We start with Jader
Didn't pull it.
and Paige.
I believe it is Danny Boyle.
Yeah,
Believes correct.
I think
Paige
so. Yeah,
takes
yeah.
a 1-point lead here. It is
It's one of those
1-0
names that
as we get to
remember it as
question
soon as you hear
2.
it.
Ken, what do we got?
All right. Category is action/adventure. Action-adventure. Which famous action star plays the character Roadblock in G.I. Joe Retaliation? Christian, how many G.I. Joe figures did you own at your peak in the 1980s?
So many, Ken, that I used to take some of them apart when I had duplicates and piece them together with the other ones.
A custom.
5,
5,
4.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens
Probably a
down,
waste
pens
of an
down.
answer.
We're going to need answers starting with Paige.
Can you guys smell what
What The Rock
badass
is
is cooking? It's Dwayne The Rock
Really?
Johnson.
Yes, it is. And Jader.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That is right.
Glad I didn't
2-1.
answer that.
2-1. Paige keeping her lead at the moment as we get to question 3. We're going to give you some new releases here. Anthony Ramos and Corey Hawkins star in what 2021 musical adaptation from director John M. Chu?
Musical adaptation.
Christian, you good at karaoke?
I'm not bad. How about yourself?
I'm horrible.
I don't believe it.
I
I've
didn't even
seen
know I
it.
had
It's
pick
not
up the
bad.
whiteboard today. I mean, come on.
Ellis commits. 5,
He does.
4, 3,
Musical adaptation.
1.
I feel
Hands
like I
down,
should
hands
know
up,
this,
and we
but
start
I
with Jader.
don't.
In the Heights.
Yes, and Paige.
I won't sing for you guys, but it's In the Heights.
Correct. Paige keeping her perfect games thus far in 3
Again, I
questions.
should have known
3-2,
that,
1-point lead
but I
over Jader as we get to question 4.
All right, question 4 comes in the category of directors. Directors, the people the internet blames when they don't like the movie. Who directed the following movies? Slacker, The Newton Boys, and A Scanner Darkly.
Keeping the whiteboard down.
The syllables are really popping tonight, Harloff. I really like them.
I like. See, you got to take year breaks more often. You come back really fired up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, hands up, please. And we are going to start here with Paige.
Is it the great and underrated Richard Linklater?
It is. And Jader.
Didn't pull it.
Wow.
Paige going up 4-2 here. Paige 4-2 as we get to our next question here. This is question 5. Fantasy/sci-fi. Garrett Hedlund, Michael Sheen, and Olivia Wilde appear in what 2010 sequel from director Joseph Kosinski?
2010 sequel.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to say a joke, Christian. I was texting our scorekeeper about something.
Fine.
I apologize. I don't have my fastball yet. I got my changeup. Not the
4.
fastball.
It's all right. 3. I just like looking at your face. 2, 1. Pens down. Jader, pens down. Hands up. And we start here with Jader.
No, I didn't finish. I was writing Underworld, but Rise of the Lycans.
And Paige?
I believe it's Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy. That is true. It is 5-2. 5-2 at the moment. 5-2. And now we get to our next question. Next question, Ken.
All right. Question 6. Important one here for both competitors. Category is famous actors and actresses. Which actress appears in 2017's The Mummy, Atomic Blonde, and Kingsman: The Secret Service? That's a good year. It's a good year.
I mean, that movie wasn't released in
2017. That's the last year I actually had a Schmoedown win, Christian.
Is that true at Celebration?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
5. You played in the Classic in 2017. Also 3.
Civic.
2, 1. Hands down. Hands up, please. And we're going to start with Paige.
Kingsman: The Secret Service wasn't
It's
in
the
2017.
beautiful Sophia Putella.
Oh,
That is correct.
Yeah.
And Jader.
Sophia Boutella.
yeah, now I feel. I
we
knew
got it.
that.
All right. So it is 6.
I knew that, but I went the other
3.
way.
All right. Here's question 7. Paige still playing perfect at the moment. We're going to go horror/thriller.
Also, like I said, Kingsman
David
wasn't in
Arquette.
2017.
Dougie Doug and Scarlett Johansson star in this 2000s comedic monster film about a mining town attacked by mutated arachnids.
That's actually kind of like living in Burbank, to be honest.
It's 100%. It's the most accurate representation of Burbank I've ever heard. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Hands
Somehow
up,
my
please.
spelling
And we
went
start
lost.
with Jader.
Arachnophobia.
Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yes.
Oh, maybe
And
not.
Paige.
Not a fan of spiders, but it's eight-legged freaks.
It is indeed.
See,
All right.
here's
So
the thing.
Paige, at the moment. Paige, at the
2017
moment.
was Kingsman: The
has an
Golden
opportunity
Circle,
here to go
which
perfect. It
Sophia
is
Boutella
7-4. She has a
wasn't
3-point
in.
lead. She
That's
can
where
get
I
the
got
perfect round.
thrown
Should she
off.
get this question? Question 8.
Looking to go perfect like David Cohn in 99. Category is crime films.
Creepy.
Question coming in. Which actor appeared in the films U.S. Marshals, The Gingerbread Man, and Zodiac? Christian, where were you where Coney threw that perfect game against the Expos with Don Larson in the crowd? Where were you?
Oh, man. I think it was in Florida, actually.
God bless you.
I know. 5, 4.
Can you repeat the question? I would like a JTE.
First one for Paige.
Which actor appeared in the films U.S. Marshals, The Gingerbread Man, and Zodiac? Good use. It's always a good strategy, or sometimes you actually just need it, Christian.
Try to get you set your head and see what you can do. And here is the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Hands up, please. Jader.
I put Robert Downey Jr.
Correct.
That's
And Paige.
Jesus.
I put Jake Gyllenhaal.
The miss is there for Paige, and that stops a little bit of the bleeding because now it's only 2 points. Jader needed to hit that, and he did, and he needed Paige to miss, and she did. And it is a 2-point lead for Frabetti going into round number 2, the wheel round. Ken, what are the rules around number 2?
Rules. See, Christian, I lost the changeup. Slider's still there. Round 2 rules. We call this the wheel round. You'll spin the virtual wheel. Once you settle on a category, you'll get 4 questions from that particular realm. Each question is worth 2 points unless you need multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer, we promise. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Stealing is available in this round. We ask competitors, as always, keep your hands where we can see them for the entire duration of the round.
All right, so we start with Paige, who's got a 2-point lead here. Paige, would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to be generous and let you go, the Hurricane.
Thank you.
All right, Kate, 60 seconds starting now.
Okay.
Hey, Kate.
I can tell this is a moment where we can decide to lean into the way you're feeling right now, or to say, I'm ignoring that feeling. I'm going a different direction. I want you to choose that, because it's very easy at this point to be like, God, that was hard. The wheel round's coming up. You've mastered the wheel round. And this is Silver Streety sent me the notes from your session today. This wheel looks good for you, my man. Okay. So whatever it is that you're feeling, you can have a nap at the end of this. First round is over. It's a 2-point game at this point. That is a game that is not over yet. You look great. Just take your time to answer these questions. How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Okay, good.
Spin
Oh, then
this
if
thing.
that's the case, then yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep feeling that way.
Spin this thing.
All right,
Okay,
let's
let's spin this thing.
let's spin the wheel.
Shut up, Christian.
Sorry, Kate. All right, here's the spin.
Spin is in, Christian. The spin is in.
No!
Listen, I'm not leaning into that feeling, Jader. It is ours to lose at this point. We are gonna win this thing. Stay with me.
All right, 60 seconds starting now.
I just want to take these 60 seconds to tell you how proud I am of you. 7 correct questions out of a legitimately hard round 1. Are you kidding? You were this close to going
I
perfect.
know, and my other option was
I don't care. We are
No,
not
no,
living in
don't-
that right now. We are
don't-
living in this beautiful
don't
moment.
put it in
It's
your
opponent's choice. We have looked at
You
this
got the
wheel.
7.
I think we know
Let
what we
go.
want to do here, and we are still sticking with that plan, right?
I think it's a pretty smart one to go with.
All right.
So if
We are-
you're down, I'm down.
I think we are down. We are going to go with Nora Ephron for Jader.
All right, so Nora Ephron was chosen. 4 questions, Jader, from Nora Ephron. Are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready.
All right, here you go. First question out of 4. Here is the first question. Jader, which Oscar-winning actress plays the main role of Isabel, a.k.a. Samantha, in 2005's Bewitched?
Nicole Kidman.
2 points. All right.
Tying it up.
Here is question 2. What famous female singer had a supporting role in 1983's Silkwood, which was written by Nora Ephron?
I think I know it, but
And 5.
multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Bette Midler, B, Barbara Streisand, C, Madonna, D, Cher?
Share.
It's correct for 1 more point.
Should have got it.
Takes an early lead.
All right, here is the next question here. All right. The 1994 comedy Mixed Nuts stars Steve Martin, and it takes place during which holiday?
Christmas.
2 more points for Jader. All right, Jader, here is the final question. Here it is. Who plays Tom Hanks's girlfriend, Patricia Eden, in You've Got Mail? Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Heather Burns, B, Parker Posey, C, Nicole Kidman, D, Meg Ryan?
Should have gone with it. Parker Posey.
For 1 more point, so Jader Paramo moves himself now with a 4-point lead. Does pretty well in Nora Ephron. Has to go to multiple choice, but still finds himself up by 4 as he gets into Paige's spin. 60 seconds starting now.
All right. I love it. Yes, he didn't miss any, but he had to check down on 2.
Yeah, exactly.
So with your lead in the first round, you've now got exactly a 4-point deficit. That is huge because it means if you need to, if we get a really tough one, you can check it down on all 4. And if you get it, you will not be trailing. Okay?
Exactly.
So I want you to remember that. If you need to go to multiple, do not hesitate. You got 2 JTEs left. You got 1 free repeat the options in multiple. So I love where we're at right now. Your head is in the game. You ready for the wheel?
Let's get it. Let's get it spinning, guys.
All right, so here we go. Here's the wheel by the Boston Badass, and here we go.
Spin is in, my friend. The spin is in. Sam going sabermetrics on that.
Ooh, a decade.
2010s, 60 seconds.
That's ill-advised.
It's broad.
That's
Yeah.
It's broad. Could be a lot of things. But you know, you've seen a lot of movies in the last few years.
Yeah,
How
no,
do you
I
feel?
definitely like it. I don't know. I like everything on this wheel personally.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of want to spin again and just see what we get.
Sure, we could narrow it down. It's not the end of the world if it lands on this again, but okay, I like that. Let's spin again.
All right, here we go. Here's the spin.
And
Perfect. We'll take it.
I know all those answers, so let's do it.
One more time.
It was so obvious.
Wait, we know those answers.
What?
We just heard them.
That's not fair. I thought it was only 2 spins.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have extra Nora Ephron questions. I mean, honestly.
Judd
Apatow. Judd Apatow.
I'm loosely familiar.
Loosely.
All right, yeah, you have a phone a friend, right? We can make that happen.
All right, here we go. So,
Not in the Schmoedown, you
Paige
can.
Frabetti is going to now get Judd Apatow film. She gets 4 in the realm of Judd Apatow.
4D, by the way, he's reminding me, not you. Okay, first one coming on in here in the category of Judd Apatow. In what Adam Sandler film that Apatow wrote does he go by the alias Scrappy Coco? A name he gets from 2 dogs.
Is
Little
it
Nicky?
Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yes, Christian, that's good. Yes.
All right, so
That's technically not the name of the film.
challenge.
You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yeah.
All right, so bringing in a challenge. All right, so the challenge is Jader. What is the challenge?
She said, "Don't mess with the Zohan." She's
Okay,
missing-
don't say anything else from there. She's just challenging because if it gets ruled, you'll have an opportunity to steal it. Don't say what the title of it is, please.
I did already say the title after I fixed it. Yeah.
Don't say what the title of the movie is. So this is because if it's ruled against you, it'll be an opportunity to steal. So Sam, you want to counter?
Of course I do. This has come up multiple times this season, and it's never once been enforced. This would be an interesting time to enforce when she said 90% of the title correct and missed the first word. That if you chose to suddenly enforce this now, it would be a little strange. Again, this is not the first time this has happened. So she exhibited that she clearly knows the movie in question, and one word has not been the make or break so far. Muppets in Space,
Superman, the
Muppets from
motion
Space.
picture
It has
comes
come
to
up many, many
mind.
times. So again, it would be a weird time to start enforcing a pedantic rule like this when she has exhibited she knows the correct answer.
Okay, good argument. Free for all doesn't have anything to do with regular season play, but understand where you're coming from. All right, so as far as those are the two challenges, both sides. Kate, you do have a retort because you're on this.
No, I just feel like badgering the judges, Sam, with a little hostility there. That's fun.
I'm hardly badgering. I'm
like
pointing
to
out
say-
what's happened so far this season.
I would just say, when you say something like, I think it would be strange to start enforcing it now. It's threatening them to not enforce it. But great, whatever you want to say. I stand by Jader, and I think that the word was missing is a little bit different than an in or a the. It is not the title of the movie, and the word that's missing is not just a preposition. So we will take this challenge.
She's right.
I've got Jader's back. Thank you, judges, in advance for considering the position.
I mean, Jader and Kate are correct, but I wouldn't have challenged.
All right, and we are back, and Ken Knapsack will deliver the ruling. Ken?
Oh, thanks, buddy. So the challenge
they
was
do
that
that
the answer
ruling
provided of
without
Don't Mess with the
competitors
Zohan was
there?
not the actual correct title. After much debate, 3 phone calls, one of them on FaceTime, we have determined that the answer Don't Mess with the Zohan is incorrect. The actual title is You Don't Mess with the Zohan. It's a Rise of Skywalker versus The Rise of Skywalker question. Though it did, she did show that she does know the movie, we felt the actual answer was not correct at this time. Christian, I believe we're going to give Jader another question for a chance there.
Yes, because the answer was given out at one point. We're not going to penalize Paige for saying it because she was trying to defend it after it was coming up. So she won't be penalized for saying the answer afterwards, and Jader will not be a point. But Jader, you will get a separate question that will not have an opportunity for multiple choice. You just have to get it on the 2 or it won't count. So that is the ruling. So
smart.
Jader, your question for the steal, no multiple choice available.
The
In
points are
Trainwreck,
reversed.
which actor plays the dog walker as seen in the movie Amy and Steven Attend? Let me read that again. In Trainwreck, which actor plays the dog walker as seen in the movie that Amy and Steven attend?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Really?
For 2
That
points.
is correct for a 2-point steal.
Jader gets the steal there, and now it is 13-7. So Paige now has to come back here, and here
Oh
is
no, wait.
the
The
next
points
question.
are correct. I thought
Paige.
my
All
brain
right,
is not
second
with me.
question coming in here in the
Smash.
category of Judd Apatow. In the Apatow written
Probably should have
film
made some-
Heavyweights, which actor plays motivational speaker Tony Perkis Jr.?
It is Ben Stiller.
2 points there.
Ben
All right, here is the next one.
All right, third question coming on in here in this category. In the Apatow written film Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, which actress plays his wife, Darlene Madison Cox?
I'm going to need to go to multiple on this one.
Multiple choice. A, Olivia Wilde. B, Jenna Fisher. C, Leslie Mann. D, Kristen Wiig.
I believe it is
Jenna
B,
Fisher.
as in boy.
That is correct. Jenna Fisher
Kidding me? That's the
is
second time I
correct.
guessed.
All right,
I'm
so
multiple
at the
choice
moment, Paige
answer,
Frabetti
and I
can get
got it
within
right.
one should you get this question right. Here is the question, Ken.
Final question in this round in the category of Judd Apatow. Who plays George's ex-fiancee Laura in 2009's Funny People?
I'm going to have to go multiple to be safe.
Multiple choice. A, Leslie Mann.
think
B,
he threw
Aubrey
wrong
Plaza.
with that one.
C, Katherine Heigl. D, Judy Greer.
I believe it's Leslie Mann.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was gonna
All
say
right.
Leslie Mann
So
just because
Paige
she
fights
appeared
back
twice
there, and with that
in multiple
steal,
choice.
she's now
That's it, I
down
haven't
by
said
2.
it,
It's
so it
13
doesn't count
to
as
11,
points.
and now we get to round number 3. Ken, what are the
This
rules
is
of round number
third time I
3?
guessed
All
correct,
right, it's
and I'm
coming down to
gonna
this final
smash.
round here. Competitors, we need a series of numbers from each of you. These numbers will range from 1 through 20. We need 3 different numbers from each of you because each number corresponds to a unique category of movie trivia Schmoedown knowledge. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your second question worth 3 points. And your third question, should we make it that far, is worth 5 big points. You still have your JTE rules and challenges that remain are in play. Jader still has, no, he used his challenge. Excuse me there. Paige still has.
But he's no. Yes,
No,
Jader
he
still
won
has
the
it
challenge, so he
because
still has
he
the
won the
challenge.
challenge. So yes,
Correct. You're right. Christian, I thought I was watching football for at least 10
all
minutes.
right. That's all right. That's all right. Because Jader has a 2-point lead at the moment, you're going to pick your 3 numbers first. Jader, what do you got?
Usual suspects. Let's go. 7, 13, 18.
7, 13, 18, and Paige.
You know what? Nothing discourages me because I'm still feeling pretty fine. I'm going 3, 6, 9.
3, 6, 9 for the Boston
69.
Badass. All right, so we are going to remove Paige at the moment and bring in Kate. All right, Kate, 60 seconds starting now.
That was a very, very smart challenge to make. I'm so glad that you did,
it
and
was.
it's something that you knew well. So I'm so glad that we got that happened. That being said, it's 2 points in a different direction now. Keep it. Keep this right where it is. Okay. This
Stay on
is
target,
a good round to
stay
be going
on
into having the
target.
lead. Second round going into second round. It's anything can still happen, right? And you just proved that. Jader, it is time for you to advance past the first round in a tournament. I was with Tom last year when he stopped you from doing that. Do not let her stop you from that, Jader. You're going on to the
right.
next round. Stay focused. Take your time. You have all 3 JTEs. You're playing smart. I am with you. Feel good?
Yeah, feel great.
All right, let's do this.
Sam, got 60 seconds starting now.
All right, shake it off. Shake it off. It was a crappy break. Didn't go our way. Shake it off. Right now, we're only focused on round 3. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. It's 2 points. So you're gonna have to answer only one question to kick it back over to him.
Mhm.
All right. So we are not anywhere in dangerous TKO territory.
Oh,
You
exactly.
only have to answer the 2-pointer. These are usually pretty easy. So I'm feeling very good about our chances here. And then after you get the 2, and presumably he gets the 2, then the real round 3 starts.
Exactly.
You've got 2 JTEs left. Use them if you need them. Take all the time afforded to you. And I love where your head's at. You are playing a great game. Okay? Do not let the fact that we somehow lost 2 points on that question negate the fact that you absolutely knew the answer.
Yeah,
you
that's what
know
gets
the
me mad.
answers
I knew
to
it.
these questions.
And I knew his.
Fine, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're not in round 2 anymore. It's round 3. My point is, you know the answers to these questions, so take your time and just give the correct ones. That's all you got to do right now.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start with Paige, who's going to try to tie the game here. Paige, you chose category number 3, and that is 2000s movies. Here is your 2-point question. Who played the lead role in the 2007 thriller Disturbia?
It is Shia LaBeouf.
2 points, and Paige ties it up out of TKO range, and now it goes to Jader, Ken, and Jader chose category 7.
Category 7 is going to come in Spielberg movies. That's the category. Spielberg movies. Jader, 2-point question to take a early round 3 lead. Steven Spielberg executive produced and wrote the original story for what 1985 adventure film in which a group of kids go on a search for a treasure?
The Goonies?
The Goonies.
All right, so Jader, it's his 2-pointer, and now
I thought
it
Goonies
is
was
at the moment
1986.
15-13. Paige trying to bounce it back with her 3-point question.
Kinda need
Paige,
the points right
you
now.
chose category 6, coming of age films. Here's the question. Who plays Logan Lerman's friend Patrick in The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
It is
Ezra
beautiful
Miller?
film, by the way. Ezra Miller.
Wow.
For 3 points. Paige
can't
Frabetti
believe
now 16-15 with a 1-point lead here. 1-point lead for Paige. And now, Jader, you chose category 13.
13, Jader, is in that category is disaster films. You have a 3-point question to take the lead and kick it back to Paige. Your question is, what Oscar-winning actor plays General Ford, who Dustin Hoffman's character reports to in 1995's Outbreak?
Repeat the question.
So that
All
is
right.
one.
What Oscar-winning actor plays General Ford, who Dustin Hoffman's character reports to in 1995's Outbreak?
Five, 4, 3.
Morgan Freeman.
That is correct for 3 points there. 3 points.
Morgan Raymond.
All right, so here is where we stand. Paige Frabetti has to hit her 5-pointer. If she hits the 5, it bounces back to Jader. If not, Jader will advance to the next round. All right, Paige chose category 5.
Nope.
Sorry, category 9. Category 9. New releases. 9
Nine
and here
releases.
is the question. Paige, which Game of Thrones actor voices Phil Betterman, the patriarch of the Bettermans, who had a history with Guy's parents in the film The Croods: A New Age?
Can you repeat the question, please?
I can. Question 2. Excuse me. Repeat number 2. Which Game of Thrones actor voices Phil Betterman, the patriarch of the Bettermans, who had a history with Guy's parents in the film The Croods: A New Age?
I believe it's Peter Dinklage.
That is correct. 5 points for
Son of a-
Paige.
Oh my God. Let's go.
Point
I know I
question.
didn't win yet, but oh God.
So now she's going to force Paramo to hit his 5. Paramo hits the 5-pointer. He wins the
Paramo.
game. If he misses, Frabetti goes on to round number 2. Jader chose category 18.
18. That's a great number, Jader. It's also the category of Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Your 5-point question will be in the Meryl Streep category. You have 2 JTs remaining. Here's your 5-point question. In what film does the New York Post refuse the bribes offered by a man named Sir Bayfield and ends up writing a damning review of Meryl's character's performance?
Is it Death Becomes Her? No. No, it couldn't have been.
5.
Is it?
4.
JT.
Second one.
Second one. In what film does the New York Post refuse the bribes offered by a man named Sir Bayfield and ends up writing a damning review of Meryl's character's performance?
I have no idea, so I'm just going to keep on waiting for him to either answer or misanswer.
5.
Last one.
Last one.
Doesn't he have one more?
In
though?
what film does the New York Post refuse the bribes offered by a man named Sir Bayfield and ends up writing a damning review of Meryl's character's performance?
Five.
No idea.
4.
Congrats. The Post.
And your winner, the Boston Paige Frabetti. The answer was Florence Foster Jenkins. Florence Foster Jenkins was the answer. And what a back and forth battle that was. The Boston Badass has to do it again. But what a fight it was, and what a way to come back. And she did it. Congratulations, Sam. Congratulations, Paige. Making it to round number 2. The Boston Badass does it 2-1 with the victory over the Hurricane. All right, guys, we're going to see you in just a moment. All right, Ken, I mean, that was a crazy match from the beginning to the end.
It was a crazy match indeed. It got tense for a while. Sam actually sent me a telegram that says, meet me in the parking lot afterwards. A lot of stuff going on. But I'll tell you what, both these competitors, as always, I've never seen a competitor not put their heart on the line and in the match. And these competitors did not disappoint. And Paige got the better of Jader at the end. You could see Jader trying. You could see him rolling it over. But sometimes you just don't know.
It was such a great match because it had everything. It really did. It had everything. And I thought that they both handled themselves very well for, I mean, Jader, even though this is his 3rd season, this is still, he's still fairly new to it. And the fact that the way that they both carried themselves, the way that they both played, very smart challenge, I thought, by Jader. And then even more so for Paige, staying composed when the challenge didn't go her way, staying in that pocket, not letting, you've seen a lot of competitors get just thrown off by it, not being able to stay in the pocket and do it. And she did exactly that. She stayed in the pocket. She got the victory, and she's now 2-1 going into the second round.
It sounds like by your description of staying in the pocket, she's a regular Steve Grogan. Got the neck pad, everything, just throwing to Irvin Fryer.
Sam Levine and Paige Frabetti are standing by with Jillian Marie, who's got them in the winner's circle. Jill, take it away.
To some, she's Batman. To some, she's a rebel. But to the Schmoedown, she is known as the Boston Badass, and she continues to bring the heat. Paige, congratulations on another epic win. How are you feeling?
Oh my God. I got to give all the props to Jada right there, man. That was a back and forth game. Holy cow, when he challenged that, it really got me mad and had me shaking in my boots because I knew the right answer. But holy cow, I am so amped right now to be representing the usual suspects in this tourney. So let's keep it going, guys. I got my winning hat on. Everyone else is rocking the Cubs, even though I love my manager, or the Yanks today. I got to represent.
We're not in the same league. You're all good.
Yeah, exactly. We're good.
I feel so left out. I should have put a baseball hat on, but I don't have one readily available. I should have gotten the memo.
Give me a second.
But let's talk about that challenge. So round 2, challenge doesn't go your way. How did you compose? How did you keep yourself together to keep rocking that round 2?
I mean, not gonna lie.
Does this hat count?
I do my studying. I know for a fact he put Judd Apatow on that wheel. So I knew I could not risk anything. I had been studying Judd Apatow because I had a feeling that I could be on that wheel today. So I had to be cautious with every little decision I make in that category because I could not afford any steals. And the first question off the bat, I knew the answer. I just missed that one little word, and it can get you a little shaken. But I got the best manager in the world that kept me composed throughout this whole thing. So
you played amazing, and I want to talk about that challenge right here and now to help avoid all the people in the comments who will write about it on Facebook, on YouTube. Guys, if I had been where Kate was sitting, of course I would have made the same challenge. That's what the managers are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Challenge anything that you think will go your player's way. And if you think something is not going to go your player's way, argue against it. It doesn't matter how valid you think the challenge is. Of course I have to fight for Paige there. Of course I have to. Of course I'm going to cite other challenges that went the wrong way or whatever we felt. So I don't want to hear, oh, Sammy, it was a dumb challenge. Shut up. Shut up. You're not in the matches. That's what I'm here for. That's literally the only thing I'm here for because Paige is a badass and knows all the movie trivia. So I'm only here to argue in her favor, whether I think it's right or wrong. Okay, that's the end of that.
And I thought I said the right answer too.
And she knew the right answer. That's what did it. Yeah, winning a challenge when you have no idea what the answer is, that's infuriating.
Yeah.
But when she clearly knows what the right answer is, and then the ruling didn't go her way, of course I'm going to be angry. Of course I have to argue against it. But I don't fault Jader and Kate for making the challenge, and I don't fault either of the judges for making the decision they did. And good on Jader, by the way, for getting a brand new question and getting it correct, which was not an easy question either. So, I mean, I think that was fair play all around. And look, Jader is no slouch. We had him on the Suspects last season for good reason. And he's a great player. And, you know, he came one question short of pulling out the victory today. And that's the mark of the great players, is when you come one question short. And he's got a great future ahead of him. But you know who else has a great future? This lady right here. Paige Frabetti.
Right.
Ooh. Oh my God, guys.
I love it. I love it. I love passionate, sassy Sam. Like, I need more of that in my life. Like, I love it. I adore when you get passionate like that. And during challenges, too. Like, I can't help but go, Sam, go. Go, Sam, go. You just get so passionate during it.
I'm rubbing off of him a little bit. So I'm so glad it's working.
There we go. Perfect. What's in the water over there? What are you guys drinking? What's the routine? What's got you guys going on this massive win streak?
I will not give any secrets away besides studying our damn butts off. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you've heard me say it in the post-match of plenty other matches. If we have an MVP of the Usual Suspects study sessions, it is this woman right here. Paige comes with questions for everybody. In every division, she is an absolute pro because she knows, A, she's a team player, but B, every question she writes, now it means she knows the answer to as well. So she's writing up questions, she's answering questions, she is there every single time we study, and I am so proud of her. I know all of the Suspects are proud of her, and sincerely, she played her butt off today, and I'm so impressed with this lady.
High praise from your manager there, Paige. Congratulations. Cheers to the Usual Suspects. You guys are on a roll. Let's keep that good luck going on your next tournament match. Congratulations on your win today, Paige.
Thank you. I love all of you guys in the Schmoedown. Don't call it a comeback, guys, because I'm here to stay. So, thank you.
Perfect. Back to you guys at the desk.
Ken, because the season's a little different this year because of factions, because of the lining up on who's playing who, the bracket still isn't out for the singles tournament, which is definitely very different from what we've done in the past. So very curious to where Paige and Sam and who they're hoping to see next. And we're going to find that out very soon. But she does advance to the round number 2. And, man, it was a hard fight today because Sam's right. Jader played his heart out. I know how much he takes a loss and how hard he takes a loss, but it was a great fight.
Yeah, and you could tell, like a lot of these competitors now, they're so trained and they're so ready that whatever name comes down the pipeline, I think they're all prepared for it. And Sam is a great manager. I'm glad he's not too mad about that ruling. He's never once accepted my invitation to go get tater tots at Jack in the Box with me. Maybe one day, but I think he understands the game, and he's right. That's how you do it. That's how you work it, and you believe. I believed him. I believed his case. He's so passionate about it because he does believe, and he's a great manager in her corner, just like Kate is for Jader.
100%, and that's the whole thing when people were like, "Oh, Sam." That's why Sam was a two-time. It was a teams and a singles champion at the same time because he's passionate and he knows how to play the game. He gets heated about it. People forget what Sam Levine was like as a player, so you can only imagine what he was like as a manager. And he's 100% right. You do everything that you can to try to make it go your way, and that's what he should do. And that's why we knew he was going to be a good manager. And look at what the suspects have been doing. Sam is fired up, and you can tell because look how good the suspects are doing. When Sam Levine is fired up and is passionate, people start winning matches, and that's exactly what's happening with the suspects right now. All right, so we also have a really great match, even though it was a loss. Jader Paramo played his heart out today, and he's standing by with Jill and Kate.
Jader, Kate.
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Jill.
It didn't go your way today, but what a well-fought match. I had goosebumps during that whole match, I just want to say, and that is because of how well you played today. W may not have gone in your pocket, but what a match. How are you feeling?
Well, obviously wanted to get the win. Always take these things really hard, which sucks. So I she played her heart out. Paige she's a force, like she is, I got to give props give credit when credit's due. And she deserves to be here. She is indeed a badass. So, props to her, props to Sam. Obviously I wanted to win. It didn't happen, didn't go our way. I should have had a stronger round one. A lot of things I could have done different. I knew every single one of those Nora Ephron questions. I just didn't want her to steal, and I checked down knowing both answers, just in case my head was going everywhere. And it's crazy because I love Meryl Streep, and I completely forgot about that freaking movie. So I'm really upset about that as well.
I didn't even know that movie existed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I feel like that's an okay one to forget,
Jesus.
I'm not mad about it, Jader.
And Jader, I want to say that you had amazing gameplay today. There were moments where I saw where you went down the challenge and you went, I shouldn't have gone to the multiple choice. I shouldn't have gone down the multiple choice. But that gameplay that you had was so good, and I can just tell that you were like, no, I didn't want to, but that came down to the final question today.
Yeah,
and your gameplay was on par.
I study the game really well. I care about this game an awful lot. Imagine, everybody's no secret. Said it a million times. I'm a very, very busy person. I'm always doing on the run, always doing something. But I love dedicating my time to this. I just care about this game an awful lot. And it just, it's studying the game and knowing. I didn't know if the challenge was going to go my way, but I was going to throw it out there because, I was down my point. So I'm like, I have to challenge it. And if I would have lost the challenge, fine. But I would have been mad at myself for not speaking, And, again, some people are going to, they knew most of the title. I needed to do it at that point. Again, I needed to get some points. So worked out in my favor.
Speaking of that challenge, Kate, you and Sam always seem to kind of butt heads whenever the Den plays the usual suspects. Do you think that you may have learned from your matches against Sam because he keeps you on your toes?
Well, Sam and I just happen to go up against each other. I'd fight anyway. That's over there. I'll be honest. By the way, I love Sam, and I'd like to echo what Sam said. For everybody that's going to bag me in this, we just back our players up. Okay. and what you think if Jader wasn't on the other end of that challenge, I wouldn't back him up that way. I would. What I will say is that I feel like, of course anybody can learn from Sam Levine. You kidding me? I think the truth is that he was so passionate about it, and I just immediately I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and feed off that energy, and I'm going to definitely give it back in spades from my guy, because I got to tell you, that is not put on. The way I feel about this man right here, And there's part of me that's like, I know he's going to take it hard, but I'm also like, you know what else though? This man's going to go back to his life, to his 2 beautiful children, to his amazing girlfriend, to his full-time job, and to his studies to become a medic. And he's going to still, we're still moving forward. I am so proud of the way that he played today. And I feel like this feels like a very different situation than like with Janine when he was up the entire match. I feel like this is less disappointing because Paige showed up in that first round, man. And then she yes, we got it.
I blanked on some completely. There were some that I was like,
dude, that was a hard first round.
Yeah,
I would say that about anything.
Scanner Dark.
I would say,
come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she murdered in that first round, and that I feel like this was a very even match for me. And so to lose in the 5-pointer, I don't hang my head about that. I don't think Jader didn't come, play lights out today, but so did Paige. And I don't feel like this was a win that was stolen from Jader. This is a win that Paige earned, and Jader stayed there right there, lock and step with her, and I'm proud of him, and I feel bad for anybody who's going up against her next round.
And Jader, this may be the end of you competing in the tournament, but we're live. We're back in studio. Does that get you fired up to go back to how you started your whole journey in the Schmoedown, being back behind the lights and the cameras and the audience? Does that just get you pumped?
Oh, absolutely. I have plenty of PTO because I work my ass off.
Perfect.
So whenever you guys want to, tell me that we're going to record a match, I am there 100%. Absolutely.
Use those vacation days. Let's get you back in the studio.
Perfect.
Well, I'm so sorry it didn't go your way today, Jader, but the Den always rocks, and the Den always has a special place in my heart. And I hope to see you again soon, Jader.
Thank you. I just want to say one last thing, and that's shut up, Christian.
Nice way to talk to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I will say Kate has accepted every invitation for tater tots and Jack has provided.
Of course, it's fine. You see the true heart of people. You just you really do. Nonetheless, this was a fantastic match, and it also shows, Ken, in any sport, when the tournament time comes, you see the best of the best and the best play, and we've seen that so far in all the matches that have been playing so far. Everybody is putting it on the line, and that definitely was the case here today. Paige Frabetti has come out of nowhere to become she's a force, man. She is a force. That was a great first round that she had. Out of nowhere. She came from Boston, clearly. Comeback. And I'm telling you, I am so impressed with the fact that after she lost that challenge, she just stood there and said, all right, well, let's get in round 3. Yeah. You have been around it. I have been around it. There are a lot of the legends of the game that have not been able to compose themselves after a challenge doesn't go their way, and they wanted to walk off the set. Not Paige. She stood in there and she did a good job, and she won the match.
Have you released that deleted footage as a DVD extra yet? I'd pay for it.
Bribery.
Yeah. Okay. You hold it over people's heads. No, in all seriousness, and again, I'm teasing her about the Boston thing, though that truly is coming from nowhere. I think, especially when World Series titles are concerned, I absolutely am impressed with what she did, and the energy and the atmosphere of just a really fair and fun competitor. And I know Jader. I did work with Jader, all jokes aside. He's a hard-working guy. I really respect what he's trying to do out there with his studies and his future career. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, but you got to pick yourself up and move forward. That's life, and that's the Schmoedown.
I might have just because Kate told me to shut up, I might have a correction for her. Pretty sure Jader won his first match last year in the tournament. That's just me, but hey, I'm not his manager. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us in the Ultimate Schmoedown here. I'm excited that you guys got to see such a great match here. Congratulations to the suspects. Jill is absolutely right. They are playing lights out at the moment, and Paige Frabetti adds to that. And a big congrats to Jader Paramo and the Den for playing such an amazing match. Thank you to Ken Knapsack and to our great team over at Skybound and everybody that puts on the Schmoedown. And for you guys, please subscribe. Don't forget, we have so many big events coming up. And as Jill mentioned, live events are coming back. New York, Brooklyn. If you are on the East Coast and you are not there, look, the digital matches have been fun. The digital matches have gotten some great competition like today. But the Schmoedown is live. It is supposed to be live. The energy is supposed to be there, and you should be there. If you have an opportunity to get to that match in Brooklyn on October 9th during Comic-Con weekend, get there. The Schmoedownlive.com and the Spectacular. It's our big celebration at the end of the year. All the titles on the line, December 4th,
all the belts,
downtown
all the
LA,
records.
Schmoedownlive.com. For the great Ken Napstock, I am Christian Harloff. See you next time.
Well, congratulations to Paige for winning. Personally, I still kind of think they shouldn't have challenged. But, I mean, they won the challenge, so what the hell do I know? Anyways, speaking of what the hell do I know, I only got 4 questions right in that match. So, yeah. It's a good thing I don't play in general trivia, and I only try to stick to my strengths, which is Star Wars and Internet Geekdom. Speaking of which, I would have challenged that Sofia Boutella question because, like I said, the Kingsman: The Secret Service wasn't released in 2017. It was 2015 when it got released, and Sofia Boutella was in Kingsman: The Secret Service in 2015. However, in 2017, when it was Kingsman: The Golden Circle, she was nowhere to be found, and that is why I lost. That is why I missed the question. Because as soon as I heard the mommy, that was like the first thing that came to my mind. I forgot she was in Atomic Blonde, and as I mentioned, she was in 2015's Kingsman: The Secret Service. She wasn't in 2017's Kingsman: The Golden Circle. That's really my quick rant. That is what I would have challenged if given the opportunity, but, you know, that's just me, like I said earlier. What the hell do I know? Anyways, congratulations for Paige for winning. And my condolences, I guess, to Jader for losing. And I got a bunch of other matches I need to watch, so I best get off my ass and start watching. So until then, everybody, see you in the next match. Let's give it the Schmoedown. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.